Some kids don't know what I am. I thought Care Bears were still common, but I guess not. Does this mean I'm getting old? I'm only 25. I'm not that old. Took his full milk carton, kind of like this, holding one hand. He went like this. And the entire thing, it's not opened, so quite a bit of force just. So it's not my birthday, but I still believe in treating myself on not my birthday. So I'm getting not one, but 2 iced coffees because, oh man, Mondays are just rough. And I know I'm going to be at school really long, so. And our school has a thing where you get donuts or something, like you bring a baked good, but I don't bake, so I'm bringing in donuts for our school. Now I have to figure out how to carry 2 bags of Target, 2 coffees, 2 dozen donuts, and my bag in. Should be an adventure. Nothing like being judged for being a coffee, sugar, pumpkin spice addict. So a big thing at my school is everybody knows I don't cook and I don't bake, so obviously I said that I baked. I spent hours making special donuts for you all. Happy, not my birthday anymore, to me. Also happy birthday too, and it's another teacher's birthday today, but I don't think she'll be here, so I am so funny. It is like the best part of the year. Pomegranate! And pomegranates are so hard to eat, so I always just buy the cup full of the seeds unless I have a lot of time on my hands, which I don't. I don't have any time. No time for myself, so prepackaged it is. Which I know isn't the best thing for the environment, but at least I'm not buying like oranges that have been pre-peeled. Like, I've seen that before, and like it's like a minute. Whereas pomegranate, you gotta like have a knife and cut everything out and then wash them off, and yeah, big hassle. Don't have time for that. Look at all this pasta. It's so good to have a lunch lady that loves you. Best lunch lady ever. So, coffee 1 is done. Coffee 2 is in the fridge. I will be drinking it after lunch, and then I will be powering through the afternoon with so much sugar. So the plan is to get my act together because my para starts tomorrow, and I still don't really have the schedule all the way made and don't really know what I'm doing, and I don't know if I have room for a desk for her, or just gotta clean up the piles, the usual. Okay, so it's 4 o'clock after our tier 2 meeting right now. We talked about a couple kids, and I did pomegranate seeds, and my second coffee is halfway gone. The ice cubes stayed until probably an hour past lunch, and so if I wouldn't have taken it out of the fridge, I put the ice cap. If I wouldn't have taken it out of the fridge, maybe the ice cubes would still be lasting. I don't know. I'm surprisingly slightly tired, which you'd think after the amount of sugar I've had so far that I wouldn't be tired, but So I'm still working on an IEP. I have a schedule I need to make for the para tomorrow, who starts tomorrow. I have a meeting because we are rearranging our intervention groups. So our entire school does either enrichment or intervention at 2 periods of the day, so K through 2 and then 3 through 5. So then I teach 2 intervention groups, and so we're switching groups up. So let's see. Next week is Thanksgiving, so the week after Thanksgiving, then we start a new intervention series. And I probably mostly will have the same kids, because most of the kids that are in intensive interventions, we keep in there unless they qualify for SPAT or they make huge gains. And which one kid has made huge gains, and so we'll swap him out with somebody else who could use a good intervention. Secret light switch. Okay, so these are from Bridges. These are just 10 grams that I'm using for number corner for first grade. But if we look at the bottom of this, if you follow Miss Calls Camper on YouTube and Instagram, she's doing like a Pokemon thing with her students, where they're making Pokedexes by measuring the width and the height and the width of Pokemon. So I obviously was gonna do that. This is not something you can buy. She has a Google Drive account that you can set up, because obviously the copyrights for Pokemon are pretty strict. So it's not something you can buy. It's just something you can use in schools so that nobody's profiting off it. But I'm super excited. I'll probably have my para cut these out tomorrow if she has time. And I'm thinking that I won't have students make their actual own Pokedex. I'm gonna probably attach it into a Pokedex like this, and then I will binder ring them. And since it's all laminated, then the students can just write the height and the width on each card. I think. I haven't thought it through yet. I'm gonna go home and think about it a little bit more. It's now 5 o'clock. I am ready to get out of here. I mostly have my para schedule put together. The morning is a lot more solid than the afternoon, so I'll just have to figure it out and kind of change it and be flexible as we go on. But that's everything about special education, right? Just flexible. Gotta adapt and move on. I didn't put a desk in here, like even a student desk. A student desk would probably fit put into like a desk like this size. A desk this size would not fit. So I'm hoping like the student computer I have over there she can just use, and if she needs somewhere for like her coat, I have a coat rack behind the door. And if she needs somewhere for like a bag or her lunch, like teacher's lounge is over there, so she could put her lunch in the fridge. And then I have a file cabinet that's kind of empty, so she could put it in one of the drawers because none of the students go in there. They'd have no idea that there's anything in there besides books. So I have like 4 file cabinets right there. And so 1, 2, and 3 have LLI in it. That 4th one I want for another set of LLI, but I haven't gotten it yet. So I'm hoping this summer I can get another set of LLI, but it's like $1,000 for the next level. So right now it's just storing random stuff. So she could definitely have a drawer in there. So yeah, I'm gonna get home. There's been a lot of deer running about, which it's like gun season. No, I think it's like archery season, bow season. Yeah, bow season. I think it's like bow season. So you think they'd be getting them, but okay. See you guys tomorrow, and I don't even know if I'll like be able to video as much as I normally do because my para will be here, at least for like in the morning. Not that I don't really film in the morning that much anyways. Mostly my lunch, which she'll be out at recess. And then the afternoon, and she's usually gone by that. So maybe it won't be any different. Get you tomorrow. Hello friends, it's Tuesday, it's 5 o'clock, and I'm finally checking in with you today. It was crazy. So today was the very first day that my very first para started. So we haven't had para at the school for like 5 years in the special ed department. So last year it was just me, and then like none of the teachers here kind of remember having a para except for like 5 years ago. I still don't know how many breaks she's supposed to have, or like how long her lunch is, or what time she's here till, and I asked her and she didn't know either. So I was like, oh no, like am I supposed to be knowing this? So she took a half-hour lunch and 1 15-minute break. So I'm really hoping that was right, and if not, oops, my bad. And then I had tutoring after school, and I'm the coordinator for that, so it's not like I could like stay with her, which I wish I could have, because oh man. So anyways, tutoring after school, so at least she had some things that like she could cut out for me and some things for her to work on. But so one of my students kind of has to wait for his parent to come before he can go outside because he's kind of a wanderer. Don't want him like wandering into the road or crossing the street without like looking both ways or anything like that. But he kind of made a break for the door, and then she just like she didn't know what to do. Like should she try to like hold him back? And she was like worried he was gonna run away, and so she was kind of overwhelmed with that. And I kind of was walking by because I was getting milk for the tutoring kids when it was all like happening, and so I was like, oh, it's fine, like his brother's outside, like they can be together, you can just keep an eye on him, make sure like dad comes. And then dad came and it was okay. But then like afterwards he was in my room, we were talking about it, and she was kind of crying a little bit, like she was just really overwhelmed because it's her first day and she's never been a sped para. And I felt really bad because I was like, I'm holding these milks and goldfish, and I'm like, I'm really sorry, but I have 15 kids next door, like I gotta go, like I'm sorry. And so I like texted my principal like, hey, can you come talk to my para, like And so the principal like chatted with her, and she's like, yeah, you did everything right, like it's your first day, like don't worry. And then principal's like, you're coming back tomorrow, right? And she's like, yeah. And I was like, okay, good, because I don't want to be the teacher that lost their para on the very first day. So I'm really hoping that everything was good, and that like I'm hoping that I did everything that I could help her. I mean, I kind of had things laid out for like what I wanted to do and when she was going to be like helping with what students, and a lot of it is just helping while they're in the regular education classroom. So it's not like she's having to plan a lot of things. After Thanksgiving she'll kind of have lessons that she's leading herself, but it's a computer-based module, so I'm hoping it's okay. Really hoping. Like, oh, I'm surprised you didn't take this today. It's like the best Thanksgiving food. Oh, I love it. It sure gets dark now. What up, friends? It's Wednesday, and I am thankful it's almost Friday. Tomorrow is Packer Day, I don't really know if I'll participate yet. I don't really know where my packer clothing is at the moment. But Friday is pajama day. Hallelujah. And then Monday we have work time, and then Tuesday we have data teams. Yay. And I don't really know what the special education people are doing. I think they just get work time both days, which makes me really jealous. But because I'm the interventionist, I have to go to the data teams meeting for 4th grade, I think. I think I was in 4th grade. I don't know why. They just picked it. But that'll be interesting because I've never gone to a data team meeting before, and I don't even know what they're going to talk about. Maybe I'll just be there to listen, or maybe they'll ask for my input. But if they do, I'll be like, oh, what do I share? Because the only exposure I have to 4th graders are... So I have only 2 4th graders right now on my caseload, and one receives just reading with me, 15 minutes of math, and the other is ID, so he spends a lot of time with me. So I'm not really 100% like sure with the curriculum. I do LLI with the 4th graders too. But if it's anything involving the new math curriculum, which we adapted last year, I got nothing. Nothing. It's 4:30, so I didn't even know my principal was still here. But she just popped in and was like telling me about this meeting she went to, and our SPED director was saying like how happy she is that things are turning out here, and how positive I am, and how I like seem like I've got things together and I'm organized and I know what I'm doing, and I'm just like, oh my gosh. That's like the best praise ever, because she's like top dog. Like, we have 5 elementary schools, like the 10th biggest middle school in the state, and then 1 high school. And I got a compliment. We have like 600 special education students in our district, and we probably have like 50 teachers, 70 paras. Like, we have like the sign language interpreters and a school psych for like every school, and like all the speech people. And I got a compliment. Yes. So having a para is awesome. So besides the fact that she's like helping out my students, and she's like helping me gain a little of my sanity, because I actually have like 10 minutes of free time to myself, like I can go to the bathroom, it's amazing. But she's helping with, so right here is a project my students are working on. This is the final thing, and usually they have to do like all the tracing and all the cutting on their own. But sometimes that can take my students a little while. So I had her do all the tracing and cutting for me. So we just have to glue it together and make the final product, which will save me like 20 minutes of time. Amazing. So I didn't have to do that. She did it for me. And then right here, this entire stack of books are all LLI books that either I haven't put away, or like kids forgot them at home or something and they just brought them in. And I had never bothered to put them away, and the stack has just been growing and growing and growing. So it goes in here. So she's gonna put them all away for me whenever she has time, which is awesome. And then I'm gonna sit. Up there. Stay. Okay, so Miss Calls Campers is like probably my 3rd favorite person to watch on YouTube. I'm not gonna tell you who number 1 and 2 are, because that wouldn't be very kind to my other faves. But okay, so she's really awesome, and she shares a lot of resources, like her library bin labels, which I'm using. Let me show you. So this is like her template, like this wooden part, but obviously I did Halloween, and this picture is from the internet or something. So she has a Google Drive that she like shares with people that ask for it, and so you can see the library labels. And she has a Pokemon project that she's working on right now, where why am I playing with this? Just okay. And she has a Pokemon thing that she shared that she's doing with her, I think she has 1st graders, that she's doing with her 1st graders to measure height and width, which will be perfect for my student who is ID. And I'm gonna use it somehow, haven't figured it out totally, with my 4th and 5th graders who really are struggling with the difference between perimeter and area. They kind of think they're the same, but they're not the same. Not the same. So like this, I think I'm going to do some sort of like grid to like put over it. Like a mesh grid maybe? I don't know. But anyways, to do the perimeter and the area of the shape for my 4th and 5th graders, and then my other students will just measure the height and the width of Vaporeon, I think. And so Miss Cal, she decided that she did Pokedexes for each kid, but like this is all the cards that come with it. So that's a lot of cards, and of course I'm extra, so I need to do color. So I cannot decide if I'm going to print them out in black and white for the kids so that they can collect them all in their own little Pokedex, or if I'm just going to have them like write something on the cards. Yeah, I don't know yet. I also didn't film anything in the morning because I was busy just like teaching my Para new things, and I'm trying to make her feel really welcome. Like, please stay, don't leave me. And oh, one of my kids, let's pretend this is about carton. One of my kids at lunch, while waiting to throw away his tray, decided that took his full milk carton, you know, kind of like this, holding one hand, he went like this, and the entire thing, it's not opened, so quite a bit of force, just milk everywhere all over the floor. And if that isn't enough, he then turns around, takes the milk carton off the tray of the kid behind him, which is open, and pours it in the bin we use to save all the like packaged food. So like if a kid gets an Uncrustable and they don't eat it, they put it in the bin, and then we like give it to kids that don't have any food. But he poured milk into the bin, so there's milk on the floor, there's milk on the kids, there's milk in this bin, and the janitor is just like, I mean, he's really nice, he's just sometimes kind of grumpy. So that was great. It's 4:45. I think I'm gonna have French toast for dinner. I forgot to blog you guys my lunch today. It was quesadilla pizza, which is something I very much enjoy. Tomorrow is Thursday, which might be turkey dinner, might be chicken nuggets, but I feel like we just had chicken nuggets, so I don't really know. I guess it'll be a surprise. So have you ever just like been, you know, at your desk, minding your own business, reading some emails, and then you get like a smell and you're like, it smells like chocolate. And then you kind of like think about it for a while and the smell is still kind of there, and then you're like, wait a minute. I had a chocolate bar this afternoon that I didn't finish, and I put it in a desk drawer. So then you open up a desk drawer, and there it is, a half-eaten candy bar. Shame. So it's like 5:10. I'm just getting ready to leave, and I was just checking some emails and picking up some of the stuff that's like been left on my tables and the pencils that I've been chewed on. But that's another story. And so I'm just looking at my email, and I see that our principal sent us one, and it's about a meeting we have like the first Monday in December. And apparently our superintendent is coming to observe our tier 2 meeting for like the PBIS RTI process kind of thing, which is all fine and dandy because I'm pretty familiar with those. It's basically just talking about like the academic or behavior concerns that we have for whatever students are on the docket. But the meetings are in my room. My room, which means I cannot have my little piles or my pencils, or, you know, the superintendent needs to see like perfect, not books on the floor that have fallen out of a container, or like piles of papers that I haven't graded, or, you know, like this pile on my desk right there. That's like book reports and papers and who knows what, you know, missing chocolate bars. So, looks like my work day will be spent organizing my stuff, plus putting all my stuff up that's fallen. I have U through Z on my alphabet line has fallen down, and then it's like gaps in the number line, which has been down for like several weeks, and I just have been too lazy to go grab the ladder and shove them back up. To-do list, that's on it. So on that happy note, I am gonna leave. I think my boyfriend and I are going to a restaurant that's like a local place, and he usually gets like beef tips and potatoes or like pork loin. I want French toast. I love French toast, a little whipped cream, little strawberries, and then you should get like a milkshake. Yes. Okay, tomorrow is Thursday, Packer Day. Probably won't be participating in that, but Friday is Pajama Day. We'll be participating with probably footy pajamas, but I have an IEP meeting in the morning, Oh well, wearing my footy pajamas. Don't judge me. Thank goodness that I know the parents, so I won't feel like that they're judging me for my proper professional attire. So. Hello, dear. Hi, dear. Good, thank you. Okay, it never fails that I go to McDonald's and I get a frappe and whatever else I decide I'm gonna eat, and they hand me the frappe and it's always got caramel on it, and I never notice until I put my hand on my steering wheel and I'm like driving away, and then I'm like, now I have caramel all over my steering wheel all the time. Okay, friends, it is Thursday. Pretty much, my fingers are so sticky, gross. It's Thursday, my usual day. I go to McDonald's, and I figured I would hop on here and chat with you because by the time I get to school, my para will be there, and I don't want to be talking to you when my para's in the room, because that's just a little strange. Today I have tutoring after school, which is, fantastic. It's kind of a drag, honestly, but nobody else would be the coordinator, and my principal asked me, and I just don't know how to say no. And I'm usually at school, till like 5 o'clock anyways. So what's an hour? What's an hour of working with students and getting paid? Well, it seems all great and dandy in theory, and then some of the kids, like, behaviorally are a bit much to deal with after school when you've already been dealing with kids for 7 hours and such. But we'll power on. We'll get through this. I think I counted and there's like 34 days left of tutoring. Yes, there's a countdown already happening. My partner feels the same. When I roll my whiteboard into the room that we use for tutoring, she's always just like, oh no, tutoring. Yes. Last year, I actually really enjoyed myself because in the beginning of the year, I had one boy and 2 girls, and then the boy, was getting his house remodeled or something, and his parents couldn't pick him up anymore, so then it went to just 2 girls, and so we were reading, Shiloh, and we do, little math units, and it was great. But now there's a lot more kids, so they need a lot more help, which is great. It's just not as close of an environment as it used to be. So I'm gonna get to school because my camera light is blinking for the battery, and I will chat with you guys soon. Bye. Somebody's birthday, class party, leftover popcorn, score. So I'm sitting here thinking okay, it's 5 o'clock, I can go home now, and I'm just putting my things together, and I look at my email, and the school psych is yada yada yada, okay, see you tomorrow. I was like, oh no, I have an IEP meeting tomorrow at 7:30. Oh no. And I don't have it ready yet, so luckily, we just do agendas for the IEP, so based on what we kind of think the goals are going to be and what services and all that kind of stuff, and we don't have to actually write the actual IEP. When I student taught, they had to have the IEP done before the actual IEP meeting, which is kind of backwards because then it's not asking for the parents input. So that's good because I would not have time to write an entire IEP tonight. But now I have to sit here and write the agenda. Also, foundations, boards, and stuff need to be put away. Tutoring pile needs to be dealt with. Candy needs to go back to its home. Someone left their poop pillow here, and I opened this soda 2 hours ago and never drank it, so there's that. The tutoring life is rough. What the heck? 39 more days of tutoring! It's 5:30 and I'm leaving. Thank goodness that tomorrow is pajama day and I don't have to worry about nicely and figuring out what I'm gonna wear because, hey, footy pajamas, yes! Because my IP is at 7:30. IP is at 7:30, and if I was a smart person, I'd make my copies now, but I don't feel like that, so I'm gonna do it tomorrow, which means I need to get here at 7. That'd be good to prepare myself. Oh, and I borrowed a computer charger from someone and didn't give it back. What a horrible teacher friend I am. So sorry. I have like a pile of papers over there that my para graded for me, and I like should put it into the computer, but no, I'm just gonna pile it right here with the rest of the random junk. It's hard for me to believe that people call me organized because I just have like piles here, piles there, but it's like organized piles, but still, like, I wouldn't call this organized. It's just chaos. Chaos everywhere. Okay, I'm gonna go put this in the teacher's room so she can have it tomorrow, because otherwise I'll forget. And yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Biggest decision of the day. Which footy pajamas do I want to wear? So exciting. See you tomorrow! Everything's melting. It looks like spring, but nope. It's only November. Happy Friday, y'all. Oh, I have an IEP meeting at 7:30. Yes, mornings. It's Friday, and it's pajama day, so that's fantastic. I'm wearing Care Bear footy pajamas, but not really footy pajamas because I have moccasins on, so footless pajamas. I don't remember what it's called. Anyways, so fourth graders are doing book it and bag it, so I have like a half-hour period where I don't have students because they're gonna go do that, so I can work on an IEP. Oh crap, I have 2 now because I didn't finish the one still, and then I have 1 today I need to work on. Ugh. So yeah, pajama day, super fun day. The whole school basically is in pajamas, like the principal, the nurse, the secretary, and it's fantastic, but some kids don't know what I am. I thought Care Bears were still common, but I guess not. Does this mean I'm getting old? I'm only 25. I'm not that old. How am I not current anymore? Sad. Sad. Okay, so I am going to... So it is 7 o'clock. I need to go to my IEP and get things off the printer and, you know, be a productive member of society. So peace out. Catch you later. Can you imagine if you wore this all the time? Okay, we've got hot dog picnic day. So grapes, cookie, hot dog, chips. Ain't okay lunch in my world, but kids keep calling me like teddy bear, fluffy bear, gummy bear, like Care Bear, where's your childhood? Where is your childhood? I loved Care Bears. Ooh, ice cream sundae, because we are a fantastic school and rocked our report card. So I enjoy wearing my pajamas, but I've had the window open for most of the afternoon because it's way too hot in here. And even though I have like a tank top on, it's still hot. And it's the end of the day now, and I think I got poked in the butt like 4 times because these pajamas have, like, right there, there's a heart on, like, the side butt area. And, you know, kindergartners and first graders, they see something they like and they touch it. So they're all like, Bashir has a heart on her butt. I'm like, oh, guys, Bashir is very soft. Oh, like... Thanks for asking to touch my personal space, guys. Thanks. And it's always the same kids. And it's always the kids that have, like, runny noses. And I'm like, oh, you're probably, like, wiping it on me. Yuck. It's after school. I work at Walmart at 6:30. I work 6:30 to 11. And then I don't work tomorrow. On Sunday, I think I work, like, 1 to 10. Monday, I have a work day. Tuesday, I have an all-day meeting. It's data teams, and I have to go to the 4th grade one. So that should be interesting, because I hope I'm not supposed to participate in it at all, because their data and my data is not the same programs. And then on Wednesday, I work 10 to 10. Thursday, I work 10 to 10. Friday, I work 1 to 10. Saturday, I work 2 to 11. And Sunday, I work 1 to 10. Happy Thanksgiving to me. Thanks, Walmart. But yeah, money's good. I like money. I have messes to clean up. Like, my para even offered to stay a little later and help me clean up things, because it's technically a leave early day, but I just have like random stuff. Like, that's an old door. It's that door on the other side. It's like a Halloween castle kind of thing. Books, paper, there's a sock over there. pile in the corner. One thing I really want to get done is all my stuff that fell down, so that'll be a Monday thing. This chart has to go elsewhere. I should probably hang up my clothesline or all the clothespins fall off. Such is the life of a very small room. You don't have any wall space, so you just kind of make do where you can. So I'm gonna go ahead and end this vlog here, because hey, it's about time to go to work. Took off my PJs, put on my real clothes. I'll catch you guys next week when I have meeting, workday, and Black Friday. I'll insert some clips about that. The janitor just walked by and he totally was judging. A large iced coffee with the pumpkin spice and then sugar and cream.
Large iced coffee with cream, sugar, and pumpkin spice, okay?
Yep, and then I'll have one strawberry frosted donut, one cake donut with vanilla, and then a chocolate long john.
The cake donuts that we have are not frosted.
Okay, that's fine.
Ones are frosted.
Okay, I'll just have a plain cake donut then.
A plain cake donut, strawberry frosted, and I'm sorry, what was the other one?
Chocolate long john.
And a chocolate long john. And then the iced coffee, that was medium?
Large.
Large with pumpkin and cream and sugar.
Yep.
Will I complete your order?
Yes.
Alright, I'll have your total window.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Does this make me eager that I'm literally the only person that's even drove the road to the school yet? Or am I just wanting to get an early head start on my workday? Happy Monday, happy workday, yes! So today I have a workday. Tomorrow I have like data team meetings and I don't know what I'm doing there, but I have to go, so I'm going to that. And then I have a meeting as well. The school is like really cold today. I don't know if the heat's not on because most people aren't here. Like we don't have kids and only half the school is here. So any like part-time people or like paras or anything don't have to come at all this week. Hi!
You're the first here.
I know, I was like, I'm making my own little tracks on the road. It's kind of cold here too.
Yeah. Oh well. Brought cookies.
I got pizza! I really like DiGiorno, but I couldn't find DiGiorno, like just the Walmart brand.
There's Christmas music on the radio now.
Oh,
I
gross.
was so excited.
Oh, Christmas music?
Yep, so I'm gonna be playing it in my room all day.
You're horrible.
No.
And then 4, 5, and Sped have the workday today, data teams tomorrow. Today's the day, working 11 to 11 at Walmart. Woo woo, Black Friday, aka Thanksgiving. And then tomorrow's actual Friday. And then it's boring because everyone's already done their shopping. So right here's where all the electronic stuff will go. We started putting our stuff out yesterday at like 1 o'clock, but we don't put the electronics out because A, all the Thanksgiving food is still here in the aisle for all of you last minute shoppers, and B, because people cannot keep their hands off it and they steal it all.
Yeah, I think it's pretty big. I just gotta wash it out.
So electronic stuff will go down the middle right here. I personally broke the shipper that this all came in. Obviously the wrap job did not last. So the big pain is all these come on wooden pallets and you have to take all of the pallets. Sale starts at 6 and my brutally honest self is in charge of answering any phone calls, making sure that no phone calls from the outside are being walkied out from 6 o'clock to 8 o'clock. So I can be like, hello, happy Black Friday. Oh, sorry, we cannot transfer your call. See ya. But in a nice Monica voice. It's weird though because like obviously the store doesn't look the same and like our cashier lines run through there and Pajamas is like a dance floor, but you can see the little balloons from way out there, and then when they start ripping the plastic you can hear that from here.